Hello, Aries, and welcome to your new moon in Scorpio reading. So, this is a quite an intense new moon. It is happening at the end of Scorpio season, just before we enter into Sagittarius season. Scorpio is a house of transformation, so we know there's something big happening there. At the same time as this new moon, which is at 28 degrees of the sign is Scorpio. We also have snuggled right up in the mix, Mercury retrograde at 28 degrees. So it's sitting right with the sun and the moon, all snuggled up, bringing something to light, bringing something back from the past, some sort of news, information, a conversation or communication is coming in that's really going to shed light on something that is ultimately going to bring forth a radical shift and change, more so than not than in your physical realm, because all of these energies at 28 degrees of Scorpio are sitting in opposition to Uranus, which is in Taurus at 29 degrees. The 28 degrees breaks down to a 10, so there is a completion of a cycle. The 29 degrees breaks down to an 11, so this is like an alignment that is divinely guided in. I just feel divinely guided. This is divine intervention at its finest, forcing of transformation. Oops, all right. So I was going to say we'll see what pops up, but they're already popping up, popping out. So the first card that shows up is Aquarius. I feel with this energy, we are in, I keep telling people that we have Pluto that's sitting in Aquarius right now. It's the ruler of Scorpio, forcing a transformation on all of humanity. It's about forcing an alignment with integrity, authenticity. It's humanitarianism. There's so innovation, all of these things when you're doing them from a right place, a good place, right? It's forcing that on everyone. There are people out there who automatically do this. It's just who they are as an individual, but there have been a lot of energies who have not. They've been all about greed and materialistic and creating what legacy through illusions, confusions, manipulation, that sort of energy. And there's that Scorpio energy showing up. This is about the intensity of this transformation. I know you must have heard all of those cards out of all the readings I've done, and this is the last one I'm doing. This is the first time I've lost almost half the deck. Sometimes one or two will pop out, but never this many. I'm not taking all these cards because, like I said, it's like a half a deck. There's way too many. All right, let's see. I see Neptune, though, showing up, and I see House 11. So, Neptune is a ruler of Pisces. We're learning some lessons right now with Saturn being in that sign. So, let's talk about this transformation. Let's talk about this intense clarity, truth, transparency, information that's coming in. Next card up is Jupiter. This is bringing a blessing for someone. This is going to be, I feel, a learning experience as well. There's going to be some wisdom, knowledge, higher learning associated with this. I'm feeling like there is growth and expansion in an area of your life as a result of this transformation. And there's that Pisces energy again. Feel really strongly about trusting your intuition. Another thing I'm feeling like saying to you is, there's a lot of energies that are floating around or activated in the water signs energy right now. So it's not surprising to hear, and I have definitely been hearing from a lot of people, and even people that are typically not a crier or an emotional person, that they've really been feeling some feelings lately. So that's not surprising with all this activation in the water sign energy, and also activated in this energy is your intuition. So some of you may be really experiencing some heightened intuition. We're in Scorpio season, so your little spidey senses on 10. Not to mention, we did see that Pisces and Neptune energy So I am feeling that's another all water signs are very intuitive. Next card that comes out is House 8, and this is bookmarking. This candle right here, Scorpio energy, is eighth house energy. It is about a transformation. There is a complete look, there's that Uranus energy. I've been radically change. This is what is being activated, a radical change in a physical realm. So that for some of you, this is your job. Some of you, this is about relationship. It's going to resonate with everybody different. No one's on the same timeline. We are all on our own unique individual paths. This is not for everybody. You take what resonates, release what doesn't. Don't make anything fit. But I do feel there is this transformation. I'm feeling successful transformation brings forth a lot of growth and good opportunities. Jupiter is in the sign of Cancer right now. I think it's at 14 degrees. So you can look at what that area of your house is and what it's trying to bring forth for you as far as this goes, with the growth and expansion, the higher learning is associated with. The next card that comes up is the sign of Mercury. Mercury is retrograde right now. It is sitting right on top of this, or with the sun and the moon at 28 degrees of Scorpio. This really tells me that there's something very big that's getting ready to transform in your life with this new moon. Bottom of the deck is your energy. That's Aries energy. It's going to allow some sort of insight. I kind of feel like like whatever this feels to me, whatever you discover, whatever gets disclosed, whatever information comes out or conversation that is had, that you really know what to do with this energy. You really know the direction to go, the moves to make, that sort of energy. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. So Mars right now, your ruling planet is in Sagittarius. So it's this sun is going into Sagittarius. It's going to be sitting in there with your ruling planet. So Sagittarius is going to be like go time for you. Take what resonates, release what doesn't. Let's clarify this Aquarius energy and see what it wants us to know. And this says defeat doubt. So if you've been doubting yourself, doubting your actions, doubting, the direction that you're heading, this is talking about defeating something. Look, Scorpio, don't give up. This is saying don't give up. You're at the end of this transformation. We're at the end of those degrees. This cycle is wrapping up. I feel like somebody's just tired. Maybe they feeling like they've been pushing and trying to get something to happen, to move, to go forward, and they're just feeling really beat down by that, kind of feeling discouraged at this moment. Don't give up. Harmonized life is in sight. It's in the near future. This is where this growth and expansion, you could see the acceleration of this or the enhancement of this happening during the Sagittarius season, which is going to kick off as soon as we get through this new moon. So as soon as we get through this new moon, then there is going to be this entire change of energy, because we are going to be out of Scorpio season and into Sagittarius season. And pursue your dreams. Look at these energies, right? Like this feels to me, this moon is going to almost take someone like right from feeling discouraged and down in the dumps, and you can even see this entire puddle of water right there. Like this is someone who may be really, you know feeling overwhelmed in their feelings, their emotions, that sort of thing. This is all going to shift, right? Sacrament of the present. Be present, be ready to receive is what I would say with all of this energy. Don't give up, don't get discouraged. Keep moving forward. Have faith over fear every day, all day. We know this, right? Let's talk about the health. Love unites. This is, look, it's going from all that energy now into a whole different paradigm. This is where things come together. This is where things start accelerating, taking off, moving forward. You're right at that threshold, I feel. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Let's keep moving forward. Tell us, what is this Mercury energy? And I know Mercury is retrograde, so what's coming back? Virtue of humility. I feel this isn't your energy. Peace of mind. I feel something from the past, because I kept feeling Mercury retrograde, something coming back from the past. Um, there could have been a situation. I kind of feel whatever this was, it feels to me like someone had to experience an ego death. Peace of mind, I feel like there is peace that comes through with some sort of conversation, communication, some sort of information from the past. Uh, I, I almost feel like this is an external energy that went through an ego death. So you can take what resonates, release what doesn't, but that's how it's showing up and feeling to me. So you go from there. Next card that's showing up is the Six of Pentacles, and this is telling me that it's time for something to be balanced out. It's time for this reciprocating energy of giving and receiving. I feel like somebody has really worked hard, persevered, head down and pushing forward, and now the balance is being restored. 10 of Wands, I feel like this is the end of that tough cycle, the cycle of carrying a lot of baggage, burdens, that sort of energy. Someone's at a crossroad, needs to make a choice. I feel like they are making a choice to lift themselves up, like lift their chin up, lift their head up, lift themselves up out of this, I feel, funk, right? Maybe someone's been in a funk lately, down and discouraged, like all of that. I feel like someone's at a crossroad and making a choice and a decision. Yes, they've been in a challenging, I feel like they've been through a challenge, more specifically in their mindset, like having a tug of war in their mind, even could be within connections, with lack of communication or distorted communication. Anyway, I'm seeing this. I feel like there has been some sort of challenge with someone's mind and their material world. Like there's something that feels off about this. Maybe there was somebody who took action too quickly, or you took action too quickly and ended up in a situation where there was a lot of challenging experiences, ultimately being weighed down, burdened. I feel like this is releasing that energy, letting that energy go. Like this feels to me like you're picking yourself up out of that. Moving forward is the Three of Cups in reverse and the Justice card. So there's some scales being balanced. This is telling me there was an energy that this Three of Cups in reverse, like this could have been a celebration gone wrong, or there isn't going to be a celebration, or I just feel like there is an energy of this isn't, this celebration isn't going to happen, whatever this is. So I don't know if this is people, like this energy over here that wants to come in, reconcile, have a reunion, that sort of thing. I feel like there's a Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's been a transformation, and someone no longer is emotionally invested, is how I'm feeling. I feel like someone is happy and content and at peace with this justice, with the scales being balanced. I feel growth and stability in their life, and it's kind of like giving me the feeling of recognizing that, whatever was lost, and it could have been that's why someone was going through it, because they were experiencing a loss of some sort. This new moon shows to me where this is where justice gets served, balance is restored, and someone is able to move forward. Seven of Swords after a betrayal. This is over. It's done. Death card. Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It's time for life to move forward. Someone's getting out of the funk that they're in. They're moving in a new direction, and they're taking a leap of faith on a new path. I hope this serves you well. I thank you for taking the time to listen to this message. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate you. Have a great day.